I'm Alison Palmer and I'm 48 years old and from Lydney in Gloucestershire, which is just outside the Forest of Dean. I've got a YouTube channel called Cooking and Living on Benefits. And channel is dedicated not only to people on low budget, it's to people who really enjoy cooking but can't quite afford the high-end prices of food in supermarkets today. Also, it's aimed at the families who have children who are at school but can't afford to feed them in the school holidays. It's become quite a big problem in this country. So I started my YouTube video and it sort of spiraled out of control, and I'm really enjoying it. So my love of cooking really came from my mum. She was a huge influence, and I've just taken it from there really. And I thought, you know, going into the 21st century and things like that, food does change. And I was finding a lot of people are buying convenience foods, which are actually more expensive than cooking properly. So I thought, well, why are you doing it? Do they not know what I know? And evidently they didn't, because the reaction to my YouTube channel has been absolutely amazing. People have been emailing me, asking me different questions. How do I do this? Can I make some soup for next time? I don't know how to do this. What would you suggest? And what should I buy? And, you know, you can cook a really good family meal. I'd say family of 4, that's what I base it on, because that's how I was brought up, for under a £5 a meal. So you're looking at what, 20, 30 pounds a week on food, plus obviously the bits and pieces, snacks and things like that. But for a main meal, you know, you can't go wrong. Well, when I first come up with the my YouTube channel, I was just watching a cooking show. I mean, I love them. I think they're fantastic. I get loads of ideas. And I thought, well, why does it have to be so expensive? You're looking at like £20 for a meal. And I thought, well, I can't even afford that. And I thought, well, is there anything, you know, I'll Google, what about cheap meals? No, budget meals. There was nothing out there. So I looked at my husband and I said, I've got a bit of an idea. Now, I know how to cook, but I don't think other people know how to cook properly. You know, when you're chopping your onions, you're sweating them down. I mean, they might show you on the television, but actually doing it yourself is very, very different. Very, very different. So I said, look, I'm going to make this meal, film it on my phone, and let's see what happens when we put it up on YouTube. I decided on the name Cooking and Living on Benefits. And that's where it all came from. And I thought, well, I can cook like that. Somebody should be doing something about this. Why don't I? And that's when everything went haywire. And I've done over nearly 30 videos now. And I've had so many positive responses. It's been unbelievable. It's what people are wanting to see. For me, proper home cooking is something, it's a sense of achievement that you have made something yourself. You can make something out of nothing. You can feed your family. You can say, I did that with the stuff that I've got in my cupboard. It's having knowledge and confidence. It's 50-50. If you get the knowledge and confidence, then you're halfway there. And you can make something and think, that is my sense of achievement. It's not cost me a lot of money. And I fed my children and my husband or your partner or whatever. You fed your family. And that is what this is all about. This is what, you don't have to go for the high-end goods. You don't have to have the finest ribeye. You don't need to do that. You can have the value stuff and you can still eat very, very well on that. The overall message, which I'd really like to get out there to anybody, is this isn't just for people on benefits, it's for anybody. No matter how much money you've got in the bank, please start cooking normally, start cooking properly, use your freezer. You've overcooked you've batch cook. If you want to do that, you've got that in the freezer for next time for a quick and easy fix. You've got You know, there's so much out there you can use, and it doesn't cost you the earth at all. Use your tinned veg. There's no shame in it at all. They actually last longer in your cupboard. They're not going off all the time. You don't want it, you know, for another week, fine. If something's on offer, buy it, put it in the freezer. Your freezer's your best mate. Honest to goodness, it really, really is. You know, please don't be ashamed of buying reduced stuff. Please don't be ashamed of using your tin stuff. Please just have a bit of confidence and just say, no, I'm not going to buy those chicken nuggets. I'm going to actually make something else of chicken, but let's put a bit of sauce with it. Let's put a bit of tinned carrots. Come on, let's do something nice. Let's have gravy and things like that. Let's really sort of start saving the cash. I think that's the main thing. And tune into my YouTube video. I'm posting every week now. It's got so popular. So next week is actually chicken curry. So yay.